What's up? Okay, today let's talk about energy, guys. I'm gonna get right into this. If you're tuning in on YouTube, please make sure to like, subscribe, share if you want to. Would love to see you help get this message out there. If you're on Facebook, the same. Like, comment. Please go ahead and share this. Let other people know that you vibe with this stuff, man. It means a lot to me, and I super hella appreciate it. Okay. Fucking energy. All right, guys. Look. Let's be honest. Let's get that clearing off there real quick. Let's be honest. Most of us are not aware of where our energy is going, what we're doing with it, how it's affecting us, how it's affecting other people. And the reason why is because when we get caught in our own head, when we're sitting there worrying about what's going to happen in the future, worrying about what's happening right now, when we're not actively living in the moment, we're not paying attention to this shit around us. And people can tell. Have you ever been talking to somebody? And now I'm guilty of having this happen to me a lot, which is why I'm talking about this today. But have you ever been talking to somebody and then you realize they're paying half attention? We do it too. When we notice other people doing it, usually that means you do it too. The old phrase, you spot it, you got it. It's a lot easier to see something when you know what that is because you do it too. It's just the reality of life. We see similarities, all right? So that goes for everything. When you're feeling some type of way about some shit, when you don't know how you feel about some stuff, when you're having some type of feeling, period, and you're not addressing it, you're bringing that feeling with you everywhere you fucking go, okay? And so it's really important to keep in mind, if you're feeling shitty about one situation, what's up? Thanks for all the love, Lacey. Love you, girl. When you're feeling some type of way about some situation and you're not addressing those feelings, you bring that into every interaction around you, especially if it has anything to do with that thing. And even if it doesn't, usually that means you're bringing it around with you, man. And I just want to encourage everybody here to bring A-game energy to everything they fucking do. If you're doing a half-assed job at your job, and then you're wondering why you're not getting the recognition you deserve, first of all, you're already fucking up because you're looking for external validation for something that you're doing in exchange for money, okay? When you're supposed to be doing something in exchange for money, you should be bringing your fucking A-game effort to it anyway, all right? But when you're not, it's because you're feeling entitled. It's because you're feeling shitty about something in your home life. It's because of who fucking knows what. But the reality is that you're not bringing a fucking game energy to the situation you find yourself in. And when you don't bring A-game energy, you don't get A-game results. I was listening to a podcast by Eric Thomas today, and he talked about how we need to bring A-game in fucking, what's the word for it here? I don't want to say sector, that's not the right word. In the first quarter of the game, you know what I mean? That means that everything we do, we need to bring A-game energy throughout each quarter as we go. We're not trying to just start out really hard and fast and then taper off, which is what most people do. And we're not trying to just fucking call it in and call it in and call it in and at the last moment fucking rush and do it. Because the thing is that look, all of us have done that. All of us have fucking procrastinated to the last moment and then tried to get something done fast. And some of us even accomplished it. But I challenge you to tell me, I fucking challenge you to tell me that it's as good of a job as you would have done had you sat on it a little bit and given it the attention and energy it really fucking deserved. What you're doing when you wait to the last minute, when you procrastinate, is you're showing fucking contempt for your own life and the situation presented with you. And that contempt will absolutely translate in the actions and the reward that the universe gives you for it. We always talk about this. What type of actions are you putting out there that are asking for what type of results from the universe? It will give you what you ask for, but it will give you what you ask for in action, not in your words, in all of your prayers and stuff like that. So many people bring that shitty energy to prayer even. That's a great way to look at it too, is when you wait till the shit hits the fan and then you start praying for help. Well, of course it isn't going to work because your fucking mind state, the energy you're bringing into it is not energy from abundance. It's energy based off of fear. I read this in a Napoleon Hill book today and it really hit me hard. Was somebody coming up in here? When you hello?
Yeah, I was just looking for James.
Oh, okay, cool. He ain't here.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool.
When you bring your A-game energy, they see that fuck me up. I'm trying to think what I was even saying here. Fuck. I just straight up lost my train of thought on that one. Alrighty, let's get back into it. Yeah, all right. So when you pray in fear, what you're doing is you're praying in a state of fear. You're praying in a state of lack. Praying in a state of non-abundance. When you pray in a state of abundance, i.e., thanking the universe, thanking God, showing gratitude for what you already have, asking for the strength to appreciate what you already have, and asking for the strength to see the path in front of you that the universe, that infinite intelligence has laid out for you, and to be able to follow that path, those are the things that you're going to be able to actually get results out of. But when you wait until the last fucking minute and pray, please, please save me, would you do that for your own kid? If your own kid waited until the last minute to do something that they absolutely fucking needed to do, would you save them from the consequences? Because I would posit to you that a responsible parent would fucking not, and allow that kid to experience the consequences so they may learn. You don't learn when you don't experience consequences for your actions. So God is not going to hook you up like that. The universe is not going to hook you up for fucking doing a half-assed job, for putting yourself into a shit situation and then begging for help. That's retarded, okay? What the universe will hook you up with is the strength to take advantage of the fact that you have the willpower and the choices to change the things in front of you if you take the action. If you take the action, okay? Free will is nothing without action. Otherwise, you're just fucking bouncing around and you're not really free. You're just nothing, you know? And so we must choose to bring our best energy to everything we fucking do. That includes prayer. That includes the most mundane of things. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. You must bring your best energy to everything you do. I can only possibly really drive this home so many different ways, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to keep explaining it, try to bring my best energy and help explain it in such a way that I think a child can understand it. And I'm not saying that because I think that people watching this are children. I'm saying this because you know you have rendered a concept well if you could explain it to a 5-year-old and have them go, oh, yeah, okay, cool. You know? So the best way to really put this is how you feel as you do something will determine the results of the thing you do. If you feel shitty as you do a thing, you're not going to get good results. If you're feeling shitty when you try to talk to your partner because of some situation that's happening, you're going to produce shitty results. If you're feeling stressed when you attack it, you're going to produce stressful results. The only thing you can do, we multiply everything we fucking do. We multiply it. So when we bring our good energy, we multiply good energy and pass it on. When we bring bad energy, we bring bad energy, multiply it, and pass it the fuck on. And we wonder why the reactions we get from other people are the way they are. Literally, okay? If you're feeling shitty about something and you would like to address it, get yourself calm first. I am not the best at this. This is a struggle of mine personally. If I'm feeling any type of way, I want to immediately fucking resolve it. But that's not how you do it, okay? For me at least. I cannot resolve something in a state of mind that is reflecting the stress of the situation in the first place. But as I spoke about yesterday, conflict avoided is conflict multiplied. So what you do have to do though is come back at it with a fresh mind. Come back at it with the fucking attitude of gratitude. Tell me that if your partner upset you or your partner is upset at you or there's just a friction of any kind, that if you just attack it in a stressed state that you're going to fix it. You will not be able to fix it. Not to mention you can't fix another person. However, if you take a step back and try to figure out how you can best understand the other person, try to figure out how you can show gratitude for them being in your life in the first fucking place, and that gratitude will allow you to figure out the communication path that needs to happen. And if you read their energy, you will be able to take care of that too. But you can't read other people's energy as long as your energy is fucked. So keep in mind, we must choose what energy we bring to any given situation. If we're bringing shitty versions of ourselves, we're going to get shitty results. If I do a half-assed version of the test, I'm going to get half-assed scores. if I do half-ass at my education, half-ass results, if I just look up all the answers on Google for all the shit that I fucking need to know in college, and I haven't been in college, mind you, but you get my idea here. If I just look up all the answers on Google and don't learn them, I just have a piece of paper that says I'm something, but I'm not really that fucking thing because I called it in and showed contempt to the universe, which saw fit, the infinite intelligence that saw fit contempt for it by not putting energy into it that it deserves. So I just want to point out too, most of these times I'm talking about the previous me, sometimes the current me. All I know is that I'm trying to share the answers that I receive from infinite intelligence, from God, from the universe, when I choose to open my heart to it. Because when I open my heart to it, I am able to learn. When I don't, I am not. Again, energy is important. If I'm not open, I can't receive. That's pretty powerful, man. How would you expect somebody else to be open if you're not willing to be open too? Love y'all. See you around. I gotta get going.